Hello YouTube, EasyGoingMC back with episode 7 of Solar SMP. So guys, as you know in the last episode, we worked on the base. We did quite a lot of stuff. The first thing was we tried to work on the tree a lot. We did several attempts that failed, and I think I figured it out. So yeah, we got a significant amount of work done on the base, and we also built it up really high in that episode, and then we brought it way down. So this is going to be the height of the tree. We'll have a giant canopy, which we'll probably do in this episode. And yes, in the last episode we built this base up with this sandstone ring surrounding it. We also built our storage up, and we did a lot of shulker box hunting off camera. As you can see, I have tons of shulker boxes, and I think 3 extra elytra now. And then also off camera, I built up the second floor. I quite like how it works, how you kind of just like wrap up around, and yeah, it maximizes space with just a few blocks missing for this staircase right here. So in this episode, we're going to continue to work on the base, guys. I sort of need to figure out what our base is going to be like. We're going to be laying the foundations and also finishing up the tree. I was originally going to build a mob farm above the tree. I'm glad I didn't. That would have looked horrible, and yeah, it would have ruined the entire base. But yeah, so what we want to do, I'm going to kind of discuss the plans. So we want to have this canopy, the tree, the massive tree, BAOBAB tree that kind of goes out. And we'll have some stuff going on here. Then in each direction, I'm going to come out like 10 more blocks and then build another circle. Not as big as this one, more like 30 blocks in width instead of 43. And I want to do that on all 4 sides and then connect them up on the outsides with some paths. Make it look nice. Nice and everything. And yeah, in those areas, that's where we're going to have our 4 like main farms for this area. We're not going to have any crop farms over here. But we are going to have a couple. We'll have an iron farm, a mob farm in one, and then a couple others I haven't decided yet. And this will sort of be our industrial areas basically. And it should work out to be pretty well, or go pretty well actually. I'm quite excited to get working on that. And it should make for a pretty decent sandstone base. I cannot wait to start working on it. But I think the first thing we need to do is we need to finish the tree up. I think this is the centerpiece of our base, the most important part. This is like the center of it. I think we want to start working on the canopy. I've already finished the base. As you can see, we have all these nice roots in, kind of like goes up into it a little bit. We sort of want to replicate this part, not the roots, but this part on the top, and sort of have it go out into the canopy a little bit. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this. I'm going to look on Google Images for some inspiration. But it should hopefully will work out pretty well. Alright guys, we're back, and I finally think we actually have a successful attempt. Well, we're in the middle of the attempt, but I think it's going to work. So I did one attempt already. It was bad. I deleted it. I basically got rid of it. And now I quite like this. I think we should make that go out a little more. But yeah, so basically we have the branches in that sort of like merges the tree into the canopy. Minus this one, I want to make a little more like, I don't know how to say it, pops out a little more, I guess, because it's flat with the wall, basically. So, yeah, so we just do that. That's not bad. Should look a little better. There we go. So what we need to do now is we need to extend the canopy out. So I'm basically going off a picture of a real-life one and sort of trying to do it the best I can. It looks good. I think we just need to make the canopy go out several more blocks. So it's sort of combining my vision plus the actual picture. So we just sort of need to make it go out a little more. So probably a few blocks in each direction should be okay. So I'll be back once I've placed in the rest of these leaf blocks. Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see, we've basically finished the canopy. So originally I was just going about, randomly placing leaves, and I went down and realized I'd done more sides more than other, and it wasn't really circular, and it sort of looked bad. So there is a little bit of geometry in this build, and I'll show you in just a second. So I built a circle up there, where the level at which the bottom leaves are, at this same spot basically, and then I used that as a template as the edge. So this is basically almost a perfect circle going around our tree, because it is 1 block in from the perfect circle. So I think it looks quite good if you ask me. I added some more branches, sort of made it more crazy up there. more natural. And I think it ties it together well. I quite like this tree. It's not perfect, but for my first build like this, I am more than happy with it, to be honest. This is excellent, if you ask me. But yeah, sort of like the roots from the bottom got transferred to the top a little bit. We're going to have to kill this guy and sleep, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do next. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that though, guys. I hope you are too. But yeah, it was really, really fun to work on. So let's sleep. There we go. And yeah, now we have a tree that we can start building in. We can also know where our base is going to be. Basically, the tree extends to this sandstone platform, so it's perfect. So I'm really happy with it, though, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoy this build. It is the centerpiece of our base. It's pretty big. I mean, let's look at it from a distance and see how it looks, just like off. Elytra, it kind of looks weird just because the leaves, like the top's quite flat, and it's hard to do. But out in the distance, it is a little weird in spots. But you know, all in all, I think it looks. If you're just looking at my base in total, yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I'd say so. I say it looks good. It's hard to tell. It's really flat, and it's not like if you look at it head on, you're looking up at it. So if you look at it head on, that looks good. That looks like the picture actually. Pretty damn close to it. So I think it looks good. It looks a little weird, but that's just sort of how Minecraft is going to be, I guess, if you're looking at it from a distance like this. But yeah, all in all, I quite like it. So yeah, as you can see, there's quite a mess from harvesting leaves, which I'll probably will harvest some more just to get my collection up a little bit. But yeah, so what we're going to do now is we're going to work on more of the base. So this right here, like starting here, this is going to be a different kind of block. Maybe we'll use grass, make a path. But going off in each direction, I think we already talked about this, we're going to have like an industrial area. So basically, we're going to mine a way out. Probably go out, I'd say, 8 blocks from here-ish. We don't have my shovel on me, but we'll go out to like here-ish, an equal amount on all sides, and then start work on the platforms, where we're going to have a few farms. Alright guys, we're back, and I've done a little more work. So one thing I want to address about the tree is it's growing on me. I really like it a lot. It's better than any attempt I've done so far. However, I do think it needs some work still. So I think the shape is good, like the width, but the issue is the leaves aren't thick enough. It looks like the hat peep, like a Chinese, like a traditional Chinese hat you see in like the ancient. You see like a textbook and you're learning about like ancient rice farmers and things like that. It looks like one of those kind of hats, or like you know what I mean. It looks like just like a hat on top of this thick tree. So I sort of want to thicken it up a little bit, thicken it up down here, probably on the bottom a little bit more. So I just want to make it look more substantial and things like that. Because right now it doesn't look that good. It looks okay underneath because you can't tell how thick it is really. But when you go like over here, it looks so thin. It's just like, what the heck? Like it's unproportional is what I'm trying to say. So we'll probably thicken that up in a later episode, but I think it's good for now. I've done hours upon hours of work in the past couple days on that. So I think we'll leave it be for now. But as you can see, I've actually built up a circle. I've actually decided what block is going to go. It's not going to be sandstone. It's actually going to be just regular old terracotta, or formerly hardened clay. So I think it should look pretty decent if I'd say so myself. But yeah, we're going to need to go out to the mesa, which I think we found yesterday, believe it or not. Because I went and rescued someone. So yeah, we'll go out there and we'll go not save. We'll go mine some hardened clay. We'll also work on some of these other circles. But I'm thinking we're going to go mine the hardened clay first. So I'm going to go do that, guys, and I'll be back once I've done that. Alright guys, we're back. We've made a little more progress on the base. So yeah, we've inserted all 3 circles. We actually completely completed one over here. As you can see, we have all the terracotta in place. I think it looks quite good. Obviously, this looks very bare, but that's on purpose because we'll have tons of farms all around here. And I think it'll look pretty cool. On this side, I decided not to have a circle, and this will actually be our Nether Portal. And then you'll kind of like hop up this route and into the base. And just because the storage is here, it just makes more sense. I've also done the circle over here, but you can't really tell because it goes through this mountain. So actually, Yeah, it goes like through the mountain, and yeah, it goes all the way around here. So yeah, we'll have to do some terraforming at some point in this area, as well as this one. This area also goes through a mountainside, as you can see. So we'll have to do some work over here as well. So guys, I just have some good news for the channel. I've actually just purchased a blue microphone, or blue snowball microphone. So that was about $50–$60 on Amazon. And oh, it was like $60. I also got the warranty and also a pop filter. So yeah, it should make my audio quality even better. Everyone who uses the blue snowball strongly recommends it, and I hear it in people's videos, and it sounds better than my audio. So that should be coming on Friday. So the next couple episodes, it should start appearing. So yeah, that's pretty awesome, I gotta say. Yeah. Also, we're at 95 subscribers. So thanks so much for the support once again. We have 5 more to 100. And that to me is unbelievable. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna upload some more Redstone, which is really what gains you guys. I'm 95% sure. But yeah, so what we're gonna do in between this clip and the next is I'm gonna go and basically just clear everything. We're not gonna terraform. We'll do that at a future date once everything is done. But we're basically gonna clear it down to this level in every spot, and then we'll hop back on the server. Oh, and also I went to the path blocks. I think it looks quite good with this sandstone actually. Maybe we'll switch with a different block, but for now this is pretty nice. So yeah, I'll add this on this side once all the grass spreads, and it's also already on this side as well. So I'll be back in just one moment. Alright guys, so we're back, and as you can tell by that third person time lapse, we have finished that circle, and then off camera I finished the other circle. And for some reason I'm pointing with my fingers. I know you guys can't see that. That's pretty stupid of me. But yes, we finished both the circles, or we've dug them out. So as you can see, we have this one dug out completely, and we have this one dug out completely. So one thing I forgot to mention in the last clip is last night I went out to the Wither Skeleton, or the fortress, and killed about like 50 or so Wither Skeletons, and actually managed to get the 2 more Wither Skulls I needed, because I already had the 1 that I got from killing 5. So, all things considered, I got pretty lucky in this world. I killed, 139. So that's about right, actually. It's a little lucky, because I didn't have looting 3 the entire time. But yes, I didn't get unlucky and have to kill like 500 to get 3, but I killed like about 150 and got 3, so it worked out pretty nicely. But yeah, so we've dug this completely down. This is a little bit more difficult because of the mountaintop and things. Even still, it's still in the way. So let me talk about the plans for these areas. First off, so first things first, I believe this entire mountain is going to be cleared at some point or another. It's kind of in the way. It's going to be hard to terraform. It's just this one small mountain. It's kind of an ugly mountain anyways. We'll leave that one, though. We'll probably do something with that one with the fossil. But this entire mountain will just be cleared to terraform the area at some point. Not anytime soon. And this area will be terraformed. This is not as bad, the terraform. I'll have to flatten it really far out so I have space, but it shouldn't be as hard to say. That area was easy because there's just some flat ponds and things like that, so it's basically already ready to go. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill in. First off, we'll let this continue to spread, and then we'll also, in between cuts, we'll fill in this with the terracotta, with both circles of the terracotta. I think that should work out nicely. I feel like this is, there's supposed to be a sandstone there. Alright, well, I'm going to do that, guys. Fix that circle, and then I'll be back in a second. And also probably sort out this dirt. Here, I'll show you what I was talking about first. What I do is I basically get a shulker box, and once I get enough of one material that I can fill one, I go through, and I fill it up to the brim. So I probably can have 3 shulker boxes of dirt. And then I go to my farm stuff and get some dyes, and then I dye it the color I want it to be, and then I come in here and I rename it to the item it is. And then, that way, oops, the anvil broke off to make a new one. I can just put that in there, and instead of taking up 27 slots, it takes up 1. So, same with this. There you go, I have 2 shulker boxes full of dirt. I think I can have a 3rd because I have even more down below. But yeah, that's how I'm going to do my storage this season. For not this season, well, I guess this season, because I assume we'll reset this world like Hermitcraft or something like that. Because not everyone can play on one world for 10 years or whatever. So yeah, guys, I'm going to continue the work, and I'll be back in just one moment. Okay, guys, we're back, and as you can see, I finished this circle, and I got as much as I could done on this. I have a small section left. I actually ran out of terracotta. So yeah, let me make sure I actually did run out. Yep, I did. Maybe I have a little bit more. No. Okay, so we've done a lot of work in this episode, I gotta say. We have a little more work to do, though. So yeah, we're gonna do that on camera because it's gonna be really quick. So we're gonna move our Nether Portal. So we're gonna mine this. Hopefully this links up. I think it will because it's not that far away. I mean, it's only like 50 blocks. So it's like 5 or 6 blocks in the Nether. 10 at most. So I think it should, if I'm correct, it should link. But we have to break this one, quite obviously. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun working on the base. I have to say, I'm really liking this base so far. Sometimes it pays to actually plan it. I really like EasyGoing Survival. It's one of my really fun to play on that world, which actually after I finish recording this episode, I have to go record an episode or 2 over there because I'm back recording. Because this episode, I'm actually recording this about a week and a half before it comes out. So I'm still on winter break. It's Wednesday. I have through the weekend. So I still have 4.5 days about. That's quite a lot. But yes, I'm back recording a little bit. So I still have, yeah. So I have an episode recorded already coming out this Monday, and then this won't come out the Monday afterwards. So yeah, I'm getting way ahead of schedule, which is awesome. But yeah, I have to record EasyGoing Survival for this Friday, and then the Friday after that still. But yeah, so we've done a lot in this episode. We've done the tree. We finished that up. I think we did the base. No, the base was the last episode. Well, we did the top of it. That took a while. We did the 3 circles. We almost filled them in with terracotta. We terraformed the entire land. We got a beacon. I fought the Ender Dragon off camera. They get a second Elytra, just for fun. It only took like 10 minutes though. But yeah, so we've done a ton of work. In between the next episode, hopefully I'll have that terracotta done. If not, then we'll do that shortly. But that's not urgent, I guess you could say. But yeah, so far so good, if I have to say so myself. Right now we're gonna build this Nether Portal up. I think I might need one more. Nope, that's too. Is it too short? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, it's not too short. Okay, I might make it bigger at some point. It kind of looks a little short, to be honest. But right now it'll suffice. So let's get our tools, some flint and steel, and let's light this baby up. Alright, moment of truth. Will this link? I think it will. I think it will. Yup, it did. It linked. That's good. It's really good, actually. So yeah, that's gonna round it up. And this linked back, and now we're actually have a portal to our base, which we're able to sort of meander on up like so into our actual base, which we might make this more of a staircase in the future. Not sure yet though. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe if you're new. Also, one other thing, guys, in the description you'll find links to the Patreon for this Solar SMP. Donate if you're willing to, if you really like this series. Really help out myself and every other person on the channel. We already have one patron, so thank you to Dom for doing that. Also known as Just a Fella. That means a lot to everyone. You actually play on the server, so that's really cool. Also in the description, you'll find a link to my Twitter. I often post updates to videos on there, so I strongly suggest you follow me there. Also in the description, you'll find the link, or the invitation link, to the Solar SMP Discord. So yeah, I've been working on that for the past couple weeks, and it's now ready. We have slots open, ready to be used by the public. So yeah, make sure you come down in there and check out everyone else. Other than that, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Have an easygoing day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.